AstavakraGeeta द्वितीयोऽध्याय जनक उवाच अहो निरञ्जनः शान्तो बोधोऽहं प्रकृतेः परः एतावन्तमहं कालं मोहेनैव विडम्बितः. Janak said, Truly I am spotless and at peace. The awareness beyond natural causality. All this time I have been afflicted by delusion. यथा प्रकाशयाम येको देहमेनं तथा जगत् अतो मम जगत् सर्वम् अथवा न च किंचन. As I alone give light to this body, so I do to world. As a result, the whole world is mine, or alternatively nothing is. स शरीरमहो विश्वं परित्यज्य मयाधुना कुतश्चित् कौशलात् एव param atma vilokyate. So now that I have abandoned the body and everything else, by some good fortune or other my true self becomes apparent. Yatha na toyato bhinna starangaha fena buddhata atmano na tatha bhinnam viswamatma vinirgatam. Just as waves, foam and bubbles are not different from water, so all this which has emanated from oneself is no other than oneself. Tantu matro bhavet eva pato yadvad vicharita atma tanmatrame vedam tadvad viswam vicharitam. In the same way that when analyzed cloth is found to be just thread, so when all this is analyzed, it is found to be no other than oneself. Yathevekshurase klupta tena vyapteva sharkara tatha vishwam mayi luptam maya vyaptam nirantaram. Just as the sugar produced from the juice of the sugarcane is permeated with the same taste, so all this produced out of me is completely permeated with myself. Atmagnana jagat bhati atmagnana bhashate rajvagnana dahir bhati tajgnana da bhashate nahi. From ignorance of oneself the world appears, and by knowledge of oneself it appears no longer. From ignorance of the rope a snake appears, and by knowledge of it, it appears no longer. Prakasho me nijam rupam natiriktoshmyaham tata yada prakashate vishvam tadaham bhasa evahi. Shining is my essential nature, and I am nothing over and beyond that. When the world shines forth, it is simply me that is shining forth. Aho vikalpitam vishvam agnanan mayi bhashate rupyam shukto fani rajjo vari shurya kare yatha. All this appears in me, imagined due to ignorance, just as a snake appears in the rope, the mirage of water in the sunlight, and silver in mother of pearl. Mato vinirgatam vishvam mayyeva layameshyati mrudi kumbho jale vichihi kanake katakam yatha. All this which has originated out of me is resolved back into me too, like a jug back into clay, a wave into water, and a bracelet into gold. Aho aham namo mahyam vinasho yasya nasti me brahmadistvam paryantam jagannashopi tishtata. How wonderful I am! Glory to me, for whom there is no destruction, remaining even beyond the destruction of the world from Brahma down to last clump of grass. Aho aham namo mahyam ekoham dehavanapi kachinna gatana ganta vyapya vishwamavasthita. How wonderful I am! Glory to me, solitary even though with a body, neither going nor coming anywhere. I am who abide forever, filling all that is. Aho aham namo mahyam daksho nasti hamatsamah असंस्पृश्य शरीरेण येन विश्वं चिरं धृतम्. How wonderful I am! Glory to me! There is no one so clever as me. I who have borne all that is forever without even touching it with my body. Aho aham namo mahyam yasya me nasti kinchana athava yasya me sarva yadvang manasagocharam. How wonderful I am! Glory to me! I who possess nothing at all, or alternatively possess everything that speech and mind can refer to. Gnanam gneyam tatha gnata tritayam nasti vastavam agnanad bhati yatredam soham asmi niranjanah. Knowledge, what is to be known, and the knower, these three do not exist in reality. I am the spotless reality in which they appears because of ignorance. Dvaitamula maho dukham nanyastashyasti bheshajam dashyametanam rusha sharvam ekoham chidrasho malah. Truly, delusion is the root of suffering. There is no other remedy for it than the realization that all this that we see in unreal, and that I am the one stainless reality consisting of consciousness. Bodhamatroham mahagnanad upadhi kalpito maya evam vismrutato nityam nirvikalpe sthitir mama. I am pure awareness. Through the ignorance I have imagined myself to have additional attributes. By conditionally reflecting like this, my dwelling place is in the unimagined. Name bandhosti moksho va bhrantih shanto nirashraya aho mai sthitam vishvam vastuto na mai sthitam. For me, here is neither bondage nor liberation. The illusion has lost its basis and ceased. Truly, all this exists in me, though ultimately it does not even exist in me. Sha shariramidam vishvam na kinchiditi nishchitam suddha chinmatra atma cha tatkasminna kalpanadhuna. I have recognized that all this and my body are nothing, while my true self is nothing but pure consciousness. So what is there for the imagination work on now? Sariram swarga narako bandha moksho bhayam tatha kalpana matramevetat kimme karya chidatmana. The body, heaven and hell, bondage and liberation, and fear too, all this is pure imagination. What is there left to do for me, whose very nature is consciousness? O jana shamohepin dvaitam pashyato mama aranyamiva shauruttam karati karavanyaham. Truly, I do not even see delusion in a crowd of people. So what would I gain by replacing it with a wilderness? Naham deho name deho jivo nahamaham hichit ayameva hi me bandha ashidya jivite spruha. I am not the body, nor is the body mine. I am not a living being. I am consciousness. It was my thirst for living that was my bondage. Aho bhuvanna kallolervir chitrer karda samuthitam mayananta mahamoudho chittavate samudhyate. Truly, it is in the limitless ocean of myself that, stimulated by the colorful waves of the worlds of everything, suddenly arises in the wind of consciousness. Mayananta mahamoudho chittavate prakashyati abhagya jivavani jo jagat poto vinishvaraha. It is in the limitless ocean of myself that the wind of thought subsides, and the trader-like living beings' world bought is wrecked by lack of goods. Mayanantam mahamoudhas ascharya jiva vichayah udyanti dhrunti khelanti pravishanti svabhavatah. How wonderful it is that in the limitless ocean of myself, the waves of living being arise, collide, play, and disappear according to their natures. Here, the chapter 2 is finished.